So welcome back to another video, guys. This is part 2 of the electric window regulator replacement. If you haven't watched part 1 where I take the door card off, click on the video up here, go back and watch that, and then come back and watch this one. So behind hit this bit of foam insulation, that's where all the magic happens. So what we've got to do is take out, undo these two nuts, these two bolts, and for some reason they've used some crazy pop rivets or something here, and here. Got to punch them out, and luckily the new kit provided has bolts provided, so we don't have to put pop rivets back in. We've got bolts, and this is the new window regulator. So let's get onto it. Good tip for those who work on their cars at home: get an old pillow so you can kneel on, save your knees. So all these are 10 mils, so hopefully if you're doing this at home you can find your 10 mil. Alright, that's done for the nuts and bolts. Now get into the pop rivets. Nothing came out easy, I've already smashed it in, but done. Some nasty pop rivets, I tell you what, bloody hard to get out. One more. Now, I just realised why I'm having a problem getting this off, getting this out. I've still got to disconnect it from the actual window. So, just through that little hole, there's a 10 mil there, and another 10 mil there. And that'll disconnect it from the window. So to keep the window up, I've taped it up, otherwise it'll just fall straight down as soon as I take it out. Still got to disconnect the wires. So to disconnect the wires, just got to pop a little bit through, and disconnect it there. Disconnect it. Let's see if we can get this thing out of here. It's not a very big hole to get such a big thing out of. Lovely technique. Let's see how this goes. Oh, got it. There we go. So there's so much stuff in there, old dirt and stuff, plus all the metal filings from drilling out those pop rivets. So I'm going to have to clean that up, get as much as I can out, and then vacuum it all in there. And I may even treat the rust before I put the door cards back in. See how we go. So I was just trying to work out why it actually broke, what broke in this window reg, because the motor kept working and the window kind of went up and down a little bit. I know on my last one, I remember the little bit of plastic that retains the wire cable just broke off in there and just popped off. This one took me a while to work out what's going on. But see this? There's a spring here, and that sort of goes into there. This one doesn't have the other part, the other bit. I'm like, where is it? I couldn't find it in the door. I'm like, I've just realised it's stuck right in there, and that's just broken off. So the whole thing just wasn't working properly. So the motor was working, and the window would actually go down, but it wouldn't go up again. So anyway, got a whole new replacement one now, so chuck that in and hopefully all's good. Gotta love the hidden dodginess sometimes in these cars. Just a bit of gaffer tape, just holding the wires in place. It'll come off now. There we go, good as new. So before I go to all the effort of putting it in, I thought I might just plug it in and see if it actually works. Yes, we have power. I'm going to put it up to the top, so then I can screw the bolts in. Now let's try and install this thing. Go off that. Okay, that was extremely fiddly, so I didn't show it all, but I've got it all in there, all lines up. Just need to put the bolts in and yeah, see how it goes. And 3 bolts supplied go in the holes where the top rivets were removed. That holds the motor up. That should do it. Now the last fiddly little part is trying to get the window to line up with the holes, which is always a bit hard. These windows are slightly, you know, sideways on their tracks at times, but might need some help for that. Success! I got it in all by myself. Feels good to achieve something. Alright, I think I might have done it. Let's see if it works. Oh, looks good so far. might need some adjusting. It goes up though. Might need a bit of slight adjusting and some bit of silicone spray, or people say you should use like graphite powder, dry lube, just in the window rails. So we'll see how that goes. Look at all that crap I got out of the window rails. It's crazy. Alright, even though I'm still getting a little bit of dirt out of the window rails, I don't think I'm going to get any cleaner. So I'll just give it a few minutes for that to dry, and then I'll put some of the graphite dry lube on it. A couple of puffs of this stuff down the window rails should do the trick. There we go. And just a handy reminder, after being working on your car, especially been using screws and bits of metal filings and crap, make sure you give your garage a sweep. You'd hate to cause yourself a puncture. All working now. So we'll put it back together.